Okay, today we're going to knock up a tabletop play table. I have a 3-year-old who likes to play Lego, and I have a baby who's just started crawling and likes to eat the Lego. So today we're going to try and knock up a tray to go on top of this table here, and hopefully the Lego is not going to be spilt on the floor and will be contained away from young crawling babies. After looking in the scraps bin in the shed, this is the only piece of MDF I've got. It's 18mm thick and it's going to be more than heavy enough to make a tray from. I'm going to take a quick measurement of the table, giving a smidge of an overhang of maybe 5-10mm, and we'll take it down to the table saw, trim it up and get it wrapped. Having measured the table in the lounge, the width is 600 by 600. I'm going to keep the width as long as it can be, and I've marked off 610. My table saw unfortunately doesn't cut 610, so I'm going to have to set the guide to 155. I'll cut off this sliver here, and yeah, that will give us a nice shape. I was telling a friend that I was going to do this project. Now, his dad owns a printing shop in the local town. He said he get in contact with his dad and asked him about some vinyl. Very kindly, his dad said that he'd donate a sheet of this vinyl. This is the closest colour we could get to the Lego grass. One thing he did mention to me is that he thought sticking to MDF, it'd probably peel off. He recommended that adding some PVA to it would help the vinyl stick. On the back of this box it says to a 5:1 ratio. I'm no good with ratios, so I'm going to do a bit of water and a blob of PVA. We don't need much, but applying it certainly isn't going to hurt, and will hopefully give a tacky surface to the MDF. Okay, the MDF is on the floor, it's drying while the PVA sets. The rails of the tray, as much as I'd like to use oak again, unfortunately I don't have a lot of it and it doesn't seem to warrant during lockdown. Popping out to buy more oak, it's expensive as well. If this tray is a bit of a flop, it's a waste of oak. So, Old Faithful, I've got some CLS. I'm going to have to rip it down on the table saw to get it to half the thickness because it's fairly chunky stuff. I'll put it through the thicknesser and that'll give us a nice consistent width to trim out the tray. MDF has now been sitting for a good 20 minutes, half an hour. It's dry, but it's certainly got a tack to the touch. And if anything, just like when you're using PVA for plastering, it's certainly going to seal the MDF, and hopefully it's going to stick. It's going to stay stuck. I've got a brand new blade in the Stanley knife. Now, I'm no expert, you know, I don't pretend to be. I'm going to give it a go, and yeah, hopefully it's a success. To get a nice fold over these edges, I've been using a heat gun. I'm finding that a little bit of heat applied to the corner here is actually folding the vinyl over the edge. It's kind of hard to video while I'm doing it because it's kind of a two-hand job. But yeah, a little bit of heat and it folds right over. It gives me a clean edge. And then what I'm going to try and do is just trim maybe halfway up here, so that the vinyl can't be seen from the underside when I've attached the trim. Right, I got myself into a right pickle there. When I was doing the other side of the frame, I found that my clamps weren't long enough. I then fell short of dowels, so I had to improvise. But we're now pretty much there. We're just now going to start doing some finish, and I will show you the end product. So that's the tray finished. I'm really pleased with how it came out, and because of the donation of the vinyl, it was once again 100% free. Sam's able to pull it out from under the sofa on his own. He struggles a little bit carrying it onto the table because of the weight of it. The wife's happy, and we've had Lego and Play-Doh this evening, and nothing's gone on the floor, which means nothing's gone in the baby's mouth. Thank you for watching. Always remember to like and subscribe, and have a good day.